You've claimed your Google profile and updated your website, but the calls and leads you expected are still not showing up consistently. For service businesses, traffic by itself is a vanity metric. The real goal is generating qualified messages and form submissions from people already searching for help in your specific city. As you grow, you will eventually reach what we call the local SEO threshold. This is the operational boundary where your business outgrows a do-it-yourself approach to visibility. You cross this threshold when the amount of time you spend guessing at SEO, or the leads you lose by ignoring it, costs more than a professional monthly fee. Two factors determine this point: your scale speed and market competition. In the lower left, new businesses in low competition areas easily manage profile updates and reviews to build a foundation. However, in the upper right, scaling businesses in dense markets face reality. When too busy to maintain an online presence, dropping visibility translates directly into lost revenue. Hiring a professional is an operational lever. You pull it when you decide that lost opportunities are currently the biggest bottleneck to your growth. A common misconception is that a high-quality website design is the same thing as a high-visibility search presence. While a website tells customers who you are once they find you, your Google business profile is the actual mechanic that places you in front of people searching in Google Maps. Standing out in local search requires localized trust signals, citation cleanups, and regular profile optimizations that a standard website simply doesn't provide. Let's compare a standalone website versus a full local visibility system. A website provides digital branding and list services. It establishes existence but is entirely passive, requiring people to already search for your URL. A visibility system adds ongoing citation management, active review generation, and map optimization, proactive tools that intercept local searchers before they see competitors. Investing in a polished website without visibility support is like building a digital billboard and hiding it where no one is driving. Most service owners start their own marketing with high energy, but that work usually gets pushed aside the moment the business gets busy with actual jobs. Consistency is the first thing to break. Profile updates, review requests, and website improvements get delayed because fulfillment takes priority. Search algorithms track this activity. When a business stops being active online, Google interprets the lack of updates as a signal that the business is less relevant or reliable than more active competitors. This graph shows the divergence. As the time you spend on DIY marketing drops towards zero, the revenue lost from decreased lead volume rises. By trying to save on the monthly cost of an agency, you are accepting a trade-off. You keep the cash, but you lose the high-intent leads that drive your long-term growth. Competitors who use automated or professional systems to maintain their visibility will capture those leads while you are busy managing your day-to-day operations. Neglecting your local search presence to save time today often creates a revenue ceiling that limits your business tomorrow. The difficulty increases significantly for businesses targeting major metropolitan areas like Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, or Austin. Basic, infrequent updates are not enough to compete with established local businesses that have coordinated visibility strategies. To win in these zones or to expand into multiple cities, you need a multi-location footprint that builds trust and signals authority across every area you serve. A single, unmanaged digital presence is easily overshadowed by larger, coordinated networks that are optimized to dominate the local map pack. In highly competitive cities, relying on foundational DIY work is rarely enough to maintain a visible presence. Many owners feel a natural hesitation when looking at the costs of professional help. M.A.R.Z. Web Solutions, for example, structures their visibility tiers at $499, $899, or $1,250 per month. To evaluate if these numbers make sense for your business, compare the monthly retainer directly against the profit from your average service job. If the system generates an additional 1 or 2 jobs each month, those new inquiries cover the operational cost of the retainer. For businesses that only need their profile managed, the $499 or $899 tiers provide a baseline of professional hygiene to keep the profile active. The full visibility system at $1,250 per month is designed for owners who want a completely hands-off approach to multi-city growth and lead generation. The investment is justified when the data shows that a slight increase in monthly jobs easily offsets the expense of hiring an expert. You can simplify your decision by placing your business into one of 3 profiles based on your current capacity and market. Start with your time. Do you have the weekly bandwidth to consistently manage your profile, respond to reviews, and update your site? If you have the time and you are in a low competition market, stay the course. Handle the DIY basics and keep your capital for other operational needs. If you do not have the time, consider your market density. Are you fighting for space in a major city or a crowded service area? If you lack the time but your market isn't hyper-competitive, a basic profile management plan will keep your presence healthy while you focus on your customers. If you are in a dense market and your operations are ready for 5 to 10 more leads a month, a full visibility system is necessary to compete with the top providers in your area. When you evaluate a provider, look for clear communication and month-to-month plans. Avoid anyone who uses vague promises or guarantees they can't control. Hiring for local SEO allows you to secure consistent revenue from your service area while focusing your time on running the business.